Get your hands up. Do it. Pull out. Pull it out. Stop. You're done. You're done. Taser, taser. Get on the ground. Down. Put your hands behind your back.
Just how dumb do you have to be to get yourself arrested over a box of wet wipes? And that's just the tip of the iceberg as we dive into the world of the dumbest criminals out there. From stealing a car to impress a girl, to pooping yourself while running from the cops. Watch as these dumb thieves get their asses handed to them.
Hands! Show your hands! Hands!
In August 2023, 2 women were spotted in a Kohl's store acting suspiciously. The police were called in, and the moment they got there, all hell broke loose. After ramming several police vehicles, the suspects sped off, and a dangerous car chase ensued. Here's how the whole story played out.
You're going to be trying to get out around my spot. Just hit my squad. Just hit both squads.
Hands! Show your hands! Hands!
When that squad car rammed the suspect's vehicle, you probably thought it was game over. These suspects, however, turned out to be more resilient than expected. Let's just hope they don't injure any civilians along the way.
Southbound in the wrong lanes of travel. Gotta spin around, but it's still southbound in the northbound lanes on Fort Washington Road. Stop this at Fort and Silver.
I'll be out by Zoomies with the vehicle that was struck. Airbag deployment. I'm gonna get you an ambulance, okay?
Oh, it's my first day at work at Kohl's, man.
Okay. All right. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm
Is it just you?
out.
It's just you?
Yeah.
All right. Here, come back here.
Still southbound in the northbound lanes. Looks like we might be going east here. Nope, we're gonna go straight through. Continuing south. He corrected southbound in the southbound lanes. Coming to a red light at the freeway. This is 778 calling.
Then the officer commented that the suspect had a flat left tire. It's amazing that at this point, he was still driving, but then he made a mistake and went into the wrong lane, which made it easier for the officer to catch up.
Back in the wrong lanes of traffic here. Coming up to a green light. Continuing southbound. Can I pit if I have a chance?
Affirmative. 6-8, I'll take over Tom. Southbound on Fort Washington, Jackson, looking to south. User 40, lining up for a pit.
Still southbound.
Southbound in the northbound lane, passing Mars. There's traffic here. Roads are clear and dry. Come back in the correct lanes of travel. Southbound on Fort in the correct lanes, coming up to Hampton.
We're at 50 miles an hour.
Coming up to Hampton right now. These are 450. We're going to go westbound on Hampton.
Eventually, that flat tire did the job. As they were trying to turn right, the suspect's vehicle rammed into some traffic cones, which made things easier for the officers to pin it down. It looked like there was nowhere to run, but who knows? Maybe they'll try it anyway.
Hands! Stop! Don't run! Hey, 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 hey! Come out. Come out. Exit the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Stop way, southbound on Port Washington. Get on the ground. Stop, dude. Ground. Down. Get in the ground. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Take it back. Stop resisting.
The driver made a run for it, but he soon ran out of gas, and the officers quickly piled up on him. Both suspects were swiftly apprehended. It boggles the mind that all this happened over a simple case of shoplifting.
Put my shoe on. I'm not worried about your shoe right now.
Okay, I'm gonna stand you up, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Several 4 responded.
I don't even know what was going on, bro. I don't even know what is going on, bro. I'm mad, bro. I'm mad, bro. Stop resisting. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm, sir. Sir, I'm calm. Can you let me go?
Hey,
I'm calm. Can you trust me? I'm calm. 750, we got the pass. Stop trying to resist me. Stop pulling away from me.
I ain't pulling away from
Stop pulling away from me. Don't pull away from me. I'm holding on to you because you're under custody. Do not pull away from me.
Don't cut my thing off. I can take it off. Why would you cut my purse off? Why would you cut my purse off?
Because you're under arrest.
That don't mean you cut my
I'm not taking
property.
the handcuffs off to...
That don't mean you cut my property, though.
Have a seat over here, please. Stop.
Don't touch me.
You pull away from me one more time, you're going to the ground.
You already threw me. You damn near threw me to the ground already.
Have a seat.
As you recall, initially, there were 2 women seen acting suspiciously. This guy was just the getaway driver, so where was the second female? She was still in the store, pretending to be shopping. Here's what the staff had to say about it.
They entered, grabbed the pool cards, just got the feeling, no regards to price.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know they're gonna run out. She just left her friend. She left her friend and ran out with the stuff. She's been walking around the store looking for her all this time.
She's under arrest. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
What I'm under
Put your
arrest
hands
for?
behind your back. Retail theft party to a crime.
A crime?
Yeah.
What crime?
You and this other people are all stealing together.
I'm not stealing nothing.
Okay. Well, you're under arrest.
For what? What is the reason? Can I have my phone?
Nope. No. Retail theft party to a crime. That's the reason.
Ain't nobody stealing nothing. I'm still in the store shopping. I'm looking for my friend. You don't gotta take my purse
Yeah,
off
we
of
do.
you. No, you do not.
Look, relax. Take your
Look,
purse
and
off.
don't hurt my head because I just got out of a car accident. Don't touch me. You don't gotta touch me like that on the G. You don't.
Then listen to what he's
I
saying.
don't get no what he's saying. My not stealing.
No, we stopped you before you did.
Ain't nobody stealing.
Well, we just arrested a bunch of people.
Fuck, y'all just assuming motherfuckers some.
I'm going to search your outside. I'll come with you.
As the third suspect was being escorted out of the store, another customer intervened, saying that the suspect almost hit her. This got the officer's attention, and he turned to the witness for more information.
Wait a second. Who'd she almost hit?
Shots hit me. Shots ran me over. I had to jump the damn fire hydrant.
Have it there so I can come grab your information.
Yeah.
We caught them all.
Oh, congratulations.
So yeah, that's what I want.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I want to get your.
Coming on to,
I want to get your information.
So I'm right there,
Okay.
behind my van.
I know what
And
you're
I hear
doing.
boom. The police that was sitting right there ran the. And then that's when she was coming this way, and that's when I jumped because it went all the way around.
You fear for your life?
I had to jump over the fire hydrant. Because I'm thinking that she's gonna hit me, she's gonna hit that first.
I'm glad you're okay, man.
Thank you.
If you're a little confused by all this, let me explain. The staff in the store noticed the suspects filling 2 shopping carts full of merchandise without even looking at the prices. When the cops arrived, one of the suspects was storming out of the store with a shopping cart, trying to load the items into the car. Now let's see what these 3 suspects have to say in their defense.
Well, why are you here?
For retail theft?
Pretty simple, right? You walked out of the store without paying for stuff?
Yeah. I'm just trying to basically give me some money to pay my rent.
Okay. So the idea was take the clothes, sell them, get some cash, pay for rent? Okay. So why'd dude run if he didn't do anything?
Maybe because I was telling him to go.
You were
like,
telling him?
Yeah, he didn't want to. I was telling him to go.
Sounds like you want to talk to me. You want to talk to me?
I ain't did nothing.
You didn't do nothing. You fled. You hit a building and a couple cars. A couple people got injured.
A couple people got injured. Nobody got injured. Yeah, nobody.
That Hyundai you hit while you were in Bayshore? Both people injured. Airbags deployed. You didn't see that?
Police hit them.
I mean, you want to tell me about what was going on today?
Like, what was going on? I really don't know. Like, we just in the store shopping. All I know is, like, I'm finna get ready and go to the counter, but I'm looking for charity at first because I'm like, where the is she at? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, because I'm trying to ready to go. Because I'm in the store for too long. I already got other stuff to do. I got to be at work.
Sure.
All three of them, of course, had different stories. It was obvious that the two people in the car were going to jail. There was no question about that. But what about the third suspect? Is this woman gonna talk her way out of this?
I'm just looking for it. Everybody see people eyeballing me. I'm like, what the going on? So I'm thinking, once the police come up to me, they finna tell me some bad stuff done happened to her or something. But they talking about some parts of some crimes and thieves. But I wasn't even trying to be stealing up in there. Like, I got money. I can show y'all my phone. My cash app is very full. I don't gotta steal nothing. Like, I'm just getting my sister's stuff for school. Like, simply. I got a phone too. I was on the phone calling my boyfriend, trying to see where they had went. Then that's when they had took my phone out of my hand and threw it on the floor.
So what kind of stuff were you picking out?
Everything. Socks, panties, drawers, pants, shirts, all types of stuff. Just, getting prepared for school. What else am I supposed to get out?
Well, the sizes of the stuff were all different sizes.
Yeah. I wasn't just picking out random items. Like, I'm gonna run out the store and steal.
Well, that's what she did.
I didn't know that. How could I have known that? I was looking for her in the store and seeing we finna go to the counter and pay for the stuff. I was standing right by the counter as when y'all walked up to me.
The younger sister did not get charged in the end, despite the fact that her story was more full of holes than Swiss cheese. The driver turned out to be the biggest criminal because he recklessly endangered people. He was charged with multiple crimes, which eventually resulted in 2 years in prison and 3 years probation. The passenger was charged with retail theft and received 1 year of probation. In our next topic, the suspect got very nervous when she saw the cops coming. She started running, and during the chase she got so excited that she couldn't hold it in anymore. What happened next surprised the woman as much as it did the officers chasing her. You might say that this surprise popped out unexpectedly. Everything started with a reported theft at Walmart.
What's she wearing?
A red jacket.
Red jacket? Okay. All right, appreciate it. Hey, yes, sir. Okay, I will do that. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Who's the one that called? We don't have a description. She hung up before she gave a description for anything.
Yeah.
Is that the victim? Because I need to.
Yeah, I think she does have it.
All right, do we know where the suspect went off to? They said Garden Center, right?
Pardon me?
Last we heard was Garden Center. Which way's the Garden Center?
But I've seen her go down the middle over there.
The officer was in the store searching for an unknown suspect who supposedly took a wallet out of an elderly woman's cart. The problem was that nobody knew what the suspect looked like, and at one point the officer even passed by the woman. When she saw him, the panic hit her like a ton of bricks, and she made a run for it.
Oh.
Sheriff's office, stop!
I hear him fight.
No, stop there. She's running through the parking lot. Code 466.
Right into the parking lot through 460.
Sheriff's office, stop or I'm gonna tase you! Stop! Get on the ground! Down! Put your hands behind your back!
Literally my pants.
Yeah, you saw it. That literally just happened. Most people's bowels act up when they get nervous, and that's most likely what happened to this suspect as well. The running probably didn't help things much, and at some point, she just had to let go.
Do not move!
Literally just
Keep your hands!
I just my pants.
You shouldn't run. Stay put. You understand me?
One nice area. Okay. 249, 6
Ew, I literally just my pants. I don't do this.
Do not pull your hands away from me!
Okay,
17.
I just my pants. Okay.
189.
249 times 15.
Don't let go over. Hold on, sir.
Don't move.
It was obvious the suspect was afraid of being arrested, and this officer screaming in her ear did not make things any easier. As we watch the female cop getting her gloves on, it'll be interesting to find out how the officers handled this delicate situation.
Have him.
I was walking that way, and the Walmart employee's coming down and said she's running, so I took off.
Because I was trying to find my ride. I was in a hurry.
Oh. Cool. So you normally run to your ride?
No.
Okay.
My pants, man.
Pants.
Because I was running.
Okay. Every time you run, you normally your pants?
Oh, I just...
What's your name, hon?
I had to go to the bathroom. Crystal Kaiser.
Crystal Kaiser. Do you have some sort of ID?
No, not on me.
Okay. It's just a little odd to be running as soon as you see us.
It wasn't that I seen you guys.
So why exactly were you running?
Because I have to go to the bathroom.
What would you do if you were in the suspect's shoes? You've already pooped yourself, so why not use that in your defense? Of course she wasn't running from the cops. She was running to get to the bathroom.
Do you know why we're here?
No.
Okay. We're here because somebody says that they believe that you stole their wallet. Do you mind if I search your bag for that wallet?
I picked up a wallet.
Okay. Do you mind if I search your bag for that wallet?
Yeah. I picked it up and I forgot. It's in that brown bag.
It's in the brown bag? This is your purse?
Yeah. I was going to give it to the people and I forgot because I had to go to the bathroom.
I mean, it's a good thing you did the crazy like flee that make that story unbelievable.
I literally all over me, dude.
This woman found herself in a real predicament. Not only was she embarrassed about soiling herself, but she was pretty certain she was also going to jail, especially because she knew very well what the officers were about to find in her purse. So she immediately tried to spin a fake story.
I picked it up.
Where did you find it at?
In a buggy.
Okay.
I wasn't seeing it. I was going to call the lady.
How were you going to call the lady?
Look her up. I was going to look her up.
Okay.
I thought she left it in the buggy.
I think I was about to, and then this call came out because I was looking at
Your charger put in your car.
I have my mag light too, but it's over there.
I can't believe it. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Well, you really gonna have to hold it.
The 10-4 wallet was in her possession.
Yeah, I gotta say, she like picked the worst time ever to try running because I think everybody and their brother was up here.
I had about 5 people telling me she was taking off, so I turned around and shot through the store.
While this was going on, the female officer called Walmart's loss prevention unit, and the victim was notified that her stolen wallet had been retrieved.
We got her. We got her. I've never moved so fast in my life.
Like a racehorse. Thank you so much.
That's all I had in me. I'm good for another month.
But you know what? I have to take part of the blame because I walked away from it.
Doesn't matter. You should have an expectation someone's not going to grab your stuff.
You want?
I believe so. I believe I have several items that were stolen.
If you guys want to park, we'll come get you.
I really was going to call that lady.
Well, you don't want to talk to us, and that's extremely unbelievable.
Okay.
And let you know what's going on, okay?
The suspect continued claiming she was going to return the wallet, but that doesn't seem very likely, does it? If that were true, it seems like she would have notified the cop as he went past her instead of running away. The officer quickly tells her what the situation is.
You know what's really messed up about stealing?
I really was.
You don't want to talk to us. It's cool. It's fine. It's that part about stealing a wallet, though.
I wasn't stealing her wallet.
Possession of an ID is a felony if it's stolen. Possession of credit cards is a felony if it's stolen.
I wasn't.
And when you steal it, you know it's stolen.
I didn't know it was stolen. I seen it in the buggy, and I've left mine in the buggy before.
Like I said, you don't want to speak to us. It's cool. They got cameras.
All right, you're going to stand up. I'm going to make sure you ain't got nothing on you.
I just have on me.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Hold on.
Is that what that smell was?
One leg up in front of you.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. Like, I was...
You don't have anything, right?
No.
It's considered a felony. Take it into the jail. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand that. I literally...
Do you want like a trash bag for her to sit on?
Yes, please. If you got one. I mean, I have a towel. I don't know how much towel that's going to...
I really wasn't stealing that woman's
I mean, no matter how you look at the situation, but we'll try to make the most out of it.
The cops didn't miss a chance to joke about this arrest, and for her part, the suspect took it pretty well. But then the woman's situation got even worse. The officer searched her vehicle and found a bunch of items that might have been shoplifted.
I'm telling Sergeant Smith on you.
I wonder if she came in with this.
Got road flares. Got a collector's cup.
Hey, manager.
I saw you walk out the door, and then that's when I took off.
Like, I really wasn't stealing that woman's wallet. Like,
Okay, so this still has the tag on it. So
Go ahead.
don't know if you guys have any kind of cool stuff.
I did 10 years in the service. I wouldn't do that.
This was in there. This was in there. This, which I know you guys have Pokemon stuff at the front. All of these.
I've lost mine at Walmart before.
They
and
watched
nobody
you
gave
pull
it
it out
back
of
to
her
me.
cart.
Like a big black trash bag. So I'm sure all the merchandise, no chemical.
Okay.
There was no,
That's not a picking up a wallet off the ground.
No, the car was right there by the door.
Well, okay. Well, they're going to see it on video.
Okay, so this is probably taken from somewhere else.
The manager of the store did not recognize the items in the trunk. They still had tags on them, however, and the female officer still suspected they were stolen. In the meantime, the male officers were trying to resolve the poo issue, and they kept having fun with it.
Imagine a situation where you're 10-15 themselves while running, and you need a trash bag, that kind of trash bag.
And when if you want to hold it real quick, I have a bag. I packed a bag, and I have a trash bag in there. I can just grab that real quick.
I won't hold her, but if she starts to run, I'll tase her and stand here.
That works.
Okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom, man.
I thought you already did.
Yeah, it's like a...
You know what? I feel your pain because I've been doing this like high fiber diet with a lot of peanuts, and I've almost had a few of these incidents myself this past week.
All right. This is going to be helpful.
Oh my God, it was this...
Are you okay?
It's okay, So I don't know if you've caught on, but anything happens up here, the Village's News will talk about. So if you want to charge her with dumping of untreated human waste, you will be my hero. Davenport and Hampton will probably hate you. Dumping of untreated human waste on top of everything else.
Yeah,
that is actually a misdemeanor. It definitely did happen in your presence. So.
I'm pretty sure I stepped in some. Smell it over there.
As for the unfortunate suspect, it later turned out she was something of a career criminal. She'd already been arrested 8 times. This time around, she was charged with petty theft and resisting an officer. As it turns out, even pooping herself didn't teach her a lesson. We found out later that she'd already been arrested 4 times after this incident. In June of 2024, officers spotted a stolen pickup truck parked at a car wash stall. Several units converged at the location and blocked the vehicle. They then instructed the driver to turn the vehicle off and step outside. Will he follow orders, or will he do something stupid?
Driver! Turn off the door and step out! Turn off the vehicle! Driver! Turn off the vehicle! Hey, Donato will give announcements! Let me see your heads! Monty, hold! It's your heads! Nanias! Driver! Shift to your left, we'll take them on this side. Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Turn off the vehicle! We're gonna have the best seat right here. Driver! Turn off the car and step out! Turn off the vehicle! Driver! Turn off the vehicle!
At first, the driver wasn't doing anything. He just sat there, contemplating his next move. Even though some of the officers had their weapons drawn, they appeared to be relatively at ease. Suddenly, the suspect decided to disregard their lawful orders. Instead, he chose violence.
There's ram in our units trying to take off southbound. Get out! Get out! Go up! Go up! Watch out! Watch out! Go, go, go! Watch out!
Although it looked like the squad cars had blocked all the exits, the suspect managed to do the impossible. He jumped the curb and drove past the startled officers. They immediately scrambled into their vehicles, and the chase was on. The question was, how was this whole thing gonna end?
Dead end, dead end, dead end. It's gonna build. He's going around these apartments. Cowboys jersey, CD Lamb jersey. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Get out now! Get out! Get on the ground now! If you move, I will shoot you. Get on the ground, face on the floor. Stomach now. Put your hands behind your back. If you move, you will get hurt. Don't you move. Stand up. Get up. Stand up.
The woman in the passenger seat appeared to be cooperative, but obviously, tensions were high. The suspect's vehicle rammed several police cars, putting the officers in grave danger, and there was no telling what this guy might be capable of. In such a tense situation, these officers were justifiably high-strung.
Now, walk! Walk! What do you mean is going on? It's a vehicle pursuit. It's in the car. You can take him, you're going to jail. Nobody else in the vehicle. It was just the two of them. All detained. What's your name? What was it? You have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Is it in the car or is it on you?
I don't know if I have it in my pocket or in my...
Alright, well, don't worry about it. Do you know your information though, like your social and all that?
Yeah, okay. So, what's going on?
I will explain it to you, okay? I just need to identify you, and then I will be as open with you as I can, okay? Okay. I'll be transparent with you. If you disrespect me though, I'm not gonna help you out, okay? Okay. So if we're gonna play to me like I'm not gonna help you out, okay?
The driver of the vehicle had escaped, leaving his girlfriend behind. Was she an accomplice, or was she really innocent in all this? As the adrenaline simmered down, so did the officer, and he now tried to get to the bottom of things.
Now that I've calmed down from everything that just happened, I'm sure you've had time to think. You need to be open and clear what's going on, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand these rights I have explained to you? Yes. Okay. Do you wish to read the card? Do you want to read it real quick, just so you have your understanding? If you couldn't hear it, I mean, you said you understood. So.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me about what happened today?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me so start to finish, your day, how you came involved with this vehicle and this dude.
He just picked me up maybe like 30 minutes before we were at the car wash. Well, he's my ex-boyfriend, so like, we kind of made up right now. Like, well, he wants to get back.
He's trying to work things out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he barely picked me up right now. And I even asked him, I was like, I didn't know he had a truck. And he told me he had just
You
got
thought
it.
it was a little weird?
Yeah, I asked him and he said like, oh, I just got it a couple days ago.
This was apparently a case of an ex-boyfriend trying to get his girl back by stealing a pickup truck. It sounds incredibly dumb, but then again, we've seen lots of people do strange things on this channel. It looks like in this case, the girlfriend was not the mastermind, but on the other hand, she really didn't do anything to stop it.
What was he saying in the car when we pulled up?
He just told me that he was gonna go.
Huh?
He just told me that he was gonna go ahead and go.
That what?
That he was gonna go.
That he was gonna like run?
Yeah.
Okay, because you guys put your hands up, right? At first?
Yeah, I did.
And he did too, right? What was it? And he's like, I'm gonna run, we're gonna run.
Yeah, he said he was gonna go.
Did he ever give you a chance to get out?
No.
Did you ask? Did he say let me get out before you leave?
No, I didn't. I was completely like scared. Like,
what were you telling him when he was running away from us?
I just thought he was crazy. Like,
you kept telling him stop? Did you tell him to stop at all?
I kept telling him, I was like, be careful. Like, like I thought he's gonna like flip over. He's like, oh, he's like,
what?
That I thought he was gonna like flip over or something. Like I hate.
Driving, I've never been in a car chase like that.
While this officer talked to the passenger, now let's see what happened to the driver. As soon as he pulled over, he bolted out of the pickup with several officers on his tail. The chase was on again, but the real question was, with all that gear slowing them down, would the cops be able to catch him?
Going eastbound in the canal. I need you. Give me a hand. Give me your other hand, Terry. Have it. Oh, I'm not doing nothing.
Dude.
Check for weapons.
This cop's right. If the suspect had any stamina at all, he should have been able to easily outrun them. As one of the officers struggled to regain his breath, a female officer tried to poke at him for not being in better shape.
Huh? I told you.
What?
To get on the treadmill for no viste casa.
I've been on a treadmill.
Liar. Don't sound like it.
That's here.
I'm telling you. I'm not telling him. I'm telling you.
Hey, bro, I'm 220 pounds.
You're right. I gotta get on the treadmill. But I've been running a lot more. I'm running a mile and a half every day.
Let's take him this way because we're gonna have to jump that wall to get him up.
The same thing goes for the suspect. If he'd just gotten on that treadmill, he might have been able to outrun the cops, but luckily, they got him. He was taken to jail and charged with aggravated battery on an officer, aggravated assault on an officer, aggravated fleeing from an officer, possession of narcotics, and resisting. After all that action, let's calm down a bit. This next suspect is pretty chill. He was strolling down the street smoking when a cop approached him. At first it looked like a pretty friendly encounter. However, things would soon get completely out of hand.
Hello. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good. How are you yourself? I'm great. Can I help you with anything? Yeah. Well, one, you're smoking in public. Okay. All right. And two, let me see your ID. I don't have any. Is it not okay to smoke in public? No. Well, here, there's a trash can. I'll be happy to put it out. Just hang out right over here. Okay. Okay. You have no forms of identification? No, sir. Let me just see. That's my phone and hotel key. Okay, where are you from? Key West. What's your first name, sir? Brent, okay. But I'm staying over at the Pier House currently because my house is getting remodeled. Okay. What's your date of birth?
Up to this point, everything seemed civil enough. But after a minute or so, the stoner guy's brain came back online and he realized this was taking too long. At that point, the officer explained why he stopped him in the first place.
Are you in some kind of hurry? I feel like I'm being held up here. I'm trying to.
Well, you are detained because you were, you went into a store. Okay, and apparently you didn't pay for.
I couldn't understand what he was saying. Honestly, he's Asian. I speak English. Okay. He came out. He was saying something about paying or something. I don't understand what. So I was real confused about why he was there. I just said, go back to your shop, man. There's tourists coming in to see you. Okay. For God's way.
Yeah, but why'd you leave without paying?
Hey, what? I've already paid my entire debt to society. Why do I owe anybody anything?
Okay, just have a seat, Brent.
This guy thinks that he somehow paid his debt to society, whatever that means, and that somehow entitles him to taking things and not paying for them. We all know can be medicinal, but not if you overdo it like this guy apparently has. And right about now, this thing is just seconds from escalating.
Have a seat on the ground.
I'm good right here. I don't see any reason why he
it's a lawful order. Have a seat, Brent.
Under what law?
Okay, right now for theft. It's an investigation for theft. Okay, so I have a lawful command. Sit down. Now, before I put you down on the ground. Okay? You want to stare at me some more? Sit down.
Who are you talking to, boy? Don't you do it. I tell you, get your hands off of me. Get your
Do it. Pull out. Pull it out.
Come over on this
Do
side.
it. Stop.
You're done. You're done. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away. Taser, taser.
Wow, this guy's huge, but I don't think anyone expected him to just run down the street as he was getting tased. Another unit quickly arrived, and I'm sure the arresting officer was glad that he didn't have to run after the suspect. All he did was wait for the guy to turn around and then tased him again.
Taser, one taser.
God, please help me. Oh, Father, please help me, Father. I know you're here. You're pulling me to the right. I got you. I feel it, Lord. It's okay. I'm relaxing. I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not.
Yeah, you are what you're saying.
I'm not resisting.
That's who you are.
I'm not resisting.
All right.
I've completely submitted to you. I promise.
He said he was submitted, but did he mean to God or the police? Either way, it was pretty remarkable that he got tased twice and still had the strength to continue running. And also, that despite his strength, the second officer took him to the ground so easily.
Can you stand up? And I'm going to walk you so you're not in the middle of the street, okay? Yep, take a couple breaths. Okay, go ahead and stand up. We're going to walk over here and sit down, okay? We're just going to get out of the road.
Yeah, see without sunglasses. We got you. I need the sunglasses.
We'll get them back for you.
Have a seat.
All right, we will.
I will.
Have a seat right
Go ahead and sit. Sit. There you go. Cross your feet. You're running.
Thank you. Here. Can you guys please forgive me for what I did?
No, you stole something and then you didn't want to listen to me. So no.
You made me bleed.
After handcuffing the suspect, then the officers got him out of the street. By that time, he was calm and submissive. But then he started saying some wacky stuff, a hint that he might have taken more than just marijuana.
This is my first time on Earth that I didn't know that. I was testing myself and I was scared my car out of the way of you guys. I thought I was doing something wrong back there. So I was confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let's keep going with that.
Learn my lesson. I promise. Never will see anything like that.
I hope not.
Now it's experiment. Please accept my apology and know that I'm going to.
Did you forgive him, Gus? You want to go get your thing? Your puller? Go get your puller.
These officers have probably seen all kinds of craziness and drug abuse, but they don't seem to be amused by what he's saying. They're more interested in identifying the suspect and in assessing the damage from the taser prongs. And once those things are done, it'll be time to go to jail.
Do you have a wallet on you or anything?
No.
Do you carry any money at all? Is that why you're just taking stuff? But you did.
So it's exactly my people, part of the people. God told me they are paying my debt.
What's your name, bud?
Akmar.
What is it for real?
Brent Douglas.
Brent? Is Brent correct?
Yes.
Brent Douglas what? What's your last name?
He really doesn't have any ID on him?
No.
How did he get through your taser?
Marley?
Last name was
Gordon. Gordon. Is it Brent or Brett?
Both
Brett with
clear
two T's?
Okay.
That's
something weird about that.
What's your birthday, Brett?
Maybe he's on something, I don't know.
The good thing about this situation was that the suspect was calm and relatively cooperative, and the officers on scene were in a good mood. It's not that often we see officers smiling after having to tase, tackle down, and arrest someone.
He just drove down. I'm like, is he walking away? Is he tasing? I'm like, is he still walking with the taser? And then I had to pass him, and then I had to tackle him.
Because he started up when I asked him to sit down. When I gave him a
been
lawful
arrested before,
impound.
Brent? I have been arrested, yes. For what?
First time they told me it
charges for... Why don't we go through every time? The first time was for... second degree robbery or something like that.
Where was that?
Oh, wow.
Okay, what's the second one?
I got picked up by the police because I was acting crazy in the street and they took me to jail.
Yeah, when was this?
They didn't tell me a charge, they didn't ask me a question. They were asking for my ID and I just went into this mode.
Okay, what's the third time?
Like 10 went into the survival mode.
Right.
And my survival school training and we're being tortured.
Okay, what's the third time? What's the third time? Third one. What was your third arrest?
This one right here.
After getting checked by EMS, Brett was taken to jail and charged with resisting an officer and petty theft in the first degree. What do you think? Was this guy just high, or was there something else going on? It looks like car wash is the word of the day, because now we're heading back to one. This time the story takes place in Ohio. Reportedly, on April 9th, 2024, the cops got a call about a potential shoplifter, and you won't believe what she stole.
This lady here in the Jeep, she came in her store, we gave her 6 packages of our sample lights. She came in, said they weren't enough, between lights and spray. Told her to get the away. She said if I wanted to pay for them, I would, and walked out the way, and she won't pay or anything. Ma'am? Ma'am? Hello? What's going on? Completely stopping. The workers are saying you took them without paying. You gonna talk to me or you're gonna keep walking with the car? You got a place to be. It's in a hurry. You don't want to talk to us.
This lady took wipes and a few other items from the store and refused to pay for them. She probably didn't think police would respond for a box of wipes. Then when they arrived, she tried to dismiss them because she was busy at the moment. Let's see how the cops handled this situation.
You guys want to pursue charges then?
I don't know. I just don't think it's necessary for a place of business. We gave her free wipes already, and then she came back in trying to get more stuff in and just walked out with the items. Like,
It's kind of something we need to know to proceed though.
Yeah.
Well, leave and never come back when it gets in, for sure.
Ma'am! Okay, you need to leave the premises or you're going to be arrested for trespass. What? You need to leave the premises immediately or you will be arrested for trespass. You are hereby trespassing this location. They're canceling it.
They can't do that.
Yes, they can.
Without notice?
Yes, they can.
Well, then I just purchased the watch.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
They're refunding my
Listen to me.
money right now.
As of now, it is time to put that down and leave.
They owe me money for the month.
Then you're going to get arrested for trespass.
Not trespassing.
Put it down.
This woman just said she wasn't trespassing right after the officer told her she was. How does that even make sense? Trespassing's not some arbitrary word you can debate about. If a cop tells you you're being trespassed, then that's it. But this Karen seems to disagree.
Put the hose down. No.
Stop touching me. Let me get my camera. No. Are you arresting me? Why are you under arrest? I'm not under arrest. I'm not under arrest.
Yes,
do not touch me. Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm black and they're hurting me! I'm black and stop pulling on me! Stop pulling on me!
You're going to get tased.
I am
Let go, you're going to get tased.
I'm getting my phone. Stop pulling on me! Stop pulling on me! Help me! Help me! Stop resisting! I'm not resisting! You're hurting me for no reason! I came to wash my car! I came to wash my car! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Just as expected, as soon as force was applied, the woman started screaming and making a scene. What did she think was going to happen? That some bystanders were going to fight the cops over her? What did she hope would come out of this?
Help me! Help me! Call 911! Call 911! You're hurting me because I came to wash my car! I came to wash my car! I came to wash my car! me, I'll walk.
Then walk.
It's not pushing me. Walk. You're not giving me a chance. All right, I'm giving you a chance right now. Momentum. I'm giving you a chance right now.
You guys just lost your jobs.
No, we didn't. Stop pushing on me. I'm walking. Then walk. I'm walking at my speed. I have injuries.
Walk.
I have injuries and you're hurting me. Come on. You're pulling away from us. I had a surgery on my ankle. You're going too fast. And you're hurting me. Thank you.
The woman kept complaining about her supposed injuries, but then, as she was sitting in the squad car, she thought of a different strategy. Suddenly, she remembered she was supposed to pick her kid up from school.
Stay back for me. My stuff is going to get stolen. I have a daughter to pick up from school. I'm in a hurry. My child, my minor child, is waiting for me to pick her up.
Back in the car.
My minor child.
I hear you. Lean back.
Leaving my minor abandoned. She's waiting for me to pick her up.
Where's she at?
She's at school.
Okay. We'll alert the school. What school is it?
Elyria High.
Okay. We'll let them know. What's
She walks down to the square and meets me at the square.
Okay. We'll advise the school.
The school to do what? To go walk down to the square and search for my daughter?
Lean back.
You're leaving my minor child abandoned. This is as far as I can lean back. But my stuff is exposed.
Well, we'll lock it up for you.
After the female officer explained things to the supervisor, it was then time to take the suspect to jail. During the ride, she kept blaming the officers for abandoning her child, when in fact, it was she who abandoned the child over a box of wet wipes.
So if a stranger kidnaps my child or does something to my daughter, it's okay? If there's no sense of urgency?
No, of course it's not okay. That'd be terrible.
Sound very condescending.
I'm not. That would be a terrible thing to happen.
I hope you're careless.
It is. It's been on the whole time. I told you you were criminally trespassed and you had to immediately leave.
How would I be criminally trespassed?
There was a discussion right when I told you that you were criminally trespassed.
I have a subscription. You can cancel it.
Okay. Well, it's all on camera, so.
I wasn't informed of that.
Okay. Well, it's all on camera, so you can argue that all you want.
I'm glad it is.
If you thought she'd come to her senses before they got to jail, think again. She kept being a Karen every step of the way, complaining about her so-called injuries.
What's the first name?
You want to give her your first name, Miss Lemieux?
I need to know about my daughter.
I told you I don't have any more information about your daughter.
Okay, please find out.
I will find out. You need to give this lady your name.
I don't have to do that.
Okay.
At one point, the officer explained that later she could use her phone and call someone about her daughter. But even then, the suspect acted disrespectfully and in a completely condescending manner.
My daughter has been abandoned. She's a minor. She's waiting downtown Elyria where anything can happen, where anybody can grab her. And you're bartering with me with information.
Okay. Then you should have listened to us in the first place.
You should have done your job.
Okay, I
and
did.
not unlawfully touched me or arrested me for no reason.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I know it is. I feel sorry for you.
Hello. Good evening.
How you doing?
Good.
What's that? Not so good, huh? I guess. Have you ever been here before?
Okay, so I'm just going to explain the procedure. We're going to pat you down, but before I do that, the nurse is going to check you out because you have some issues. All right, he's going to ask you the rest of the questions, medical questions, then we'll go from there. Yep, we'll answer that. And then might be my daughter. Nope, you can't have a phone out in here. Hello? I'm looking for too. Okay, we got to end this phone call. Where's my daughter?
The suspect managed to contact her daughter's school. After that was settled, it was then time for a pat-down. So the woman suddenly decided she was in pain once again. Apparently, even the woman's hair hurt.
There's a chance you're pregnant. I don't have a pacemaker. Ma'am, I lifted your hair.
I know it hurts.
Well, I'm not doing anything to create it more.
You are, and I've told you that several times. The way you're snatching on my hair, it hurts.
This hurts.
That doesn't hurt when you grab a bundle of my hair.
Okay, put your other arm up there.
I can't.
Would you like me to help you?
No, because I don't want you to work in my ankle. I'm telling you, it's numb as teal.
Okay, I have to pat you down.
Pat me down.
So you have to move.
Hurt me.
You gotta move this arm off so I can get my head underneath. I have no foot. Okay, the nurse came in and cleared you. That's what I got to go by.
You're saying that as if it makes it okay, then I'm just telling you right now.
No, it makes it okay for me to pat you down is what it makes it okay. That's what it makes it okay for.
It's okay to snatch on me, and I'm telling you.
I'm not trying to snatch on you. Wait, you got all this around your waist. That's all gotta come off.
That's tribal. It's not.
It's all
That's religious.
It can't come into jail. It's religious. It cannot come.
As expected, she remained obnoxious till the very end. If you agree that this lady's one of the most insufferable suspects yet, let me know in the comments below. She was later charged with resisting arrest, criminal trespassing, and obstructing official business. Her bond was set at $3,500. Meanwhile, in West Palm Beach, Florida, cops had a very early call on June 27, 2024. At around 6:22 a.m., a call came in about a theft. Apparently, a homeless guy lent his bike to someone but never got it back.
He took my bike and he come back. About 10, 15 minutes later, he said, "What's up, man?" He said, "Man, where's my man?" I said, "What man?" He said, "I ain't got your bro. I don't know what you're talking about." They started acting real crazy. So the only way I could get away from them is jump in the canal and swim across the canal and come over here to get away from them all. Nuts. Like, hit me one time right here, but that was about it. And then he fucking shoved me and went to the ground. So he rolled around about 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, about 5 minutes. Once I got to the canal, fell into the canal finally, I got over here, so took off. I don't know what the fuck. He was throwing all my shit around. It's like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Just calm down. I don't got your I don't even know what you're talking about. I gotta be at work at 7:30, 8 o'clock. You know, I don't know anything about that fucking dude. I don't know from Adam Feed. The only thing I met him was I was walking down the sidewalk, put my stuff over here so I could go to bed, and he asked me if I had a light. I gave him the light. And that's the first time I ever met the guy.
In case you didn't understand half of what the man said, apparently, someone approached the guy exhibiting erratic behavior. Then the man allegedly assaulted this guy and ran away with his stuff. The perpetrator was described as wearing camouflage shorts and a blue shirt, and had an afro hairstyle and glasses.
Lost my life. That's why I'm home. People gave up. I lost everything I own. Trying to get back on track. I don't need this shit. Yeah, you got your bike. Look, which one you want us? Fuck. I don't know what this dude's doing. I don't know what he took all my other. Got a phone, probably my tablets, everything. Kept saying I took his. I didn't take. I don't have it. I don't know anything about it.
Did you go back where you were to see?
I'm not yet. I was waiting for y'all to get here. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if this guy is calling, man. I've never seen him.
So which alleyway? This one right here to the left?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'll go up there. I don't give a damn about that. He says I didn't want to start any more problems.
The officers then instructed the victim to meet them at the canal where the incident took place. But as soon as they left the plaza, they spotted someone who matched the perpetrator's description.
Boss man, come here. Boss man. Hey. I'm going out with the one at Darcy Hall. Boss man, come here. Let me talk to you for a second. Boss man, come here. This thing call. Yo, come here.
This officer wasn't fond of running, so he casually returned to his vehicle and proceeded to follow the suspect while sitting comfortably behind the wheel. However, the man soon went into some bushes and forced the officer to follow him on foot. And by that time, other units began arriving at the location.
It's the guy from the homeless guy.
Do you have any?
Yeah. I mean, there's enough. You're pointing them out. Just, hey, Linsigo, just get in your car and follow him. Just get in your car and follow him. We have to talk to you. Just stop. You got hands up? You're gonna get tased. Stop. 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 Don't be stupid. All right. Get one. You're gonna get tased. Stop. You're gonna get tased. Stop.
The cop saying game on the moment he started running was one of the coolest lines ever.
Get one.
Worthy of a Hollywood blockbuster starring Bruce Willis. But then, a malfunctioning taser ruined the scene, and the officer had to start running again. He finally managed to catch up with the perp in a nearby parking lot. But was it all over?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Turn it over. Come on, put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. You don't have to. Got one hand? Yep. Stop resisting.
I didn't resist.
Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back.
Oh, man. You gotta say you wanted to talk. You just please.
Put your hand behind your back.
Come on, man. Come on. Hands behind my back.
They double left?
No.
Stop resisting.
What do you guys questioning me for?
At this point, it's probably a bit too late for that question. But that didn't stop the suspect from acting stupid, like he'd just woken up and didn't know what was happening. While this guy was playing his mind games, the officers then asked EMS to check the man for possible injuries.
Can you guys tell me what I'm under arrest for?
Obstruction to begin with.
Obstruction to do what?
Yeah, because you ran. You ran.
Okay, you guys just chasing me.
You ran.
Why are you chasing me? You didn't tell me what's up.
You didn't stop to ask.
Okay.
You kept running.
I did anything wrong.
You dummy.
You said you wanted to talk to me. When a police officer tells you to stop, that's an order. You have to stop. Otherwise, you're breaking.
I'm saying the first thing you said you were going to tase me. You didn't say anything other than.
Yes, we did. We told you to stop.
For what? I need to flush my hands.
You got anything on you that's going to stick me?
That's why I don't like these.
You understand that's a separate charge if I get stuck with something, a felony charge. Do you have anything on you that I need to be worried about?
I'm saying, what's going on?
The first dumb thing he did that day was stealing from a homeless guy. Then he ran from police, which was even more stupid. And this guy was intent on acting stupid all the way. After EMS checked him out, that's when the real fun started.
Yeah, keep walking. We're going to the car right here. They got AC in the car, okay? Get you freshen up. Don't do that. Come on. Please stop, man. Come on. Like 50 pounds, bro. Come on. You're gonna get hurt. Hey, don't do that.
Stop resisting. Don't put your hand on my neck. Stop resisting.
Just put him up. Stop resisting. Don't put your hands.
Stop resisting.
Do you have
I have it right in your
want to hobble him?
Yeah.
Hobble.
It didn't take long for the officers to unanimously decide to hobble the suspect. There was really no other way to get him in that car safely. But that was easier said than done. And maybe this guy will finally start cooperating.
Hey, little pirate. Take your hand off my neck, bro. Nobody got their hands off your neck. Take your hand off my neck. It's on your head. Take it off. No, because you got you're swinging all over the place, bro. No.
Hold on, he's coming out of his cuff.
Okay? Just stop it. We're done with this.
Here, let me have his arm. Let me give his arm, Buddha. All right, come on, relax a little bit. Come on. Nobody's hands on your neck. Don't try to scratch me. No one's trying to hurt you. Relax a little bit. We're gonna get off of you and put you in the car. You get some AC. If you want a water, I have a water for you.
We're trying to help you. Get your AC. Freshen up, bro. See the hospital. Make sure you're taking care of any accidents. Just stop. Just get us out of the car. Be cool. We're gonna be cool with you. Is that fine? Can we do that? Give me an answer. Can we get you inside the car and see the hospital to help you out? Can we do that? Nobody's gonna touch your neck or your head.
The male officer tried to reason with the suspect one more time, but at this point, the man just tuned out and gave the cops the silent treatment. The cops had no other recourse but to carry the man into the vehicle.
All right, let's get him in the car.
Try to be easier for you.
Feet, yeah.
Just give me the.
Oh, stop trying to grab it. Yeah. Stop trying to grab the seatbelt, dude.
After being treated at the hospital, the suspect was ready to go to jail. And at that point, he tried another desperate approach. This time, he wasn't resisting. He was pleading with the cop to overlook the situation.
Bro, what are you talking? Look at all this that just happened. I can't just not do anything. What are you talking about? Just overlook it.
What do you mean, overlook it? Why are you acting like this anyways? What is the deal?
Hey, man.
Like, what?
Paperwork. You don't have to.
What I'm asking you is this: what's going through you that you're acting this way?
I gotta talk to the doctor and stuff. Yeah, let me get a chance to talk to the doctor.
What do you mean? They gave you the paperwork, dude. You weren't there for like an hour or two, and you're telling me you didn't talk to anybody? You were there for like 2 hours, dude. I told you, we're going to the station. If you want to talk to a supervisor, I'll bring one out, and then you could talk to them. I'll let you talk to them.
To no one's surprise, the suspect later pled not guilty to charges of battery, theft, and 2 counts of resisting arrest. At the present time, he's still in custody, awaiting his trial scheduled for October 2024. Now we're back at Target, the mecca for shoplifters. On the 5th of March, 2024, cops were informed of an ongoing incident. Loss prevention at the store had spotted a female concealing items in a container.
From pushing, loading her cart up, pushing out at the Hilton Head store. So we recognized her when she came in. Yeah. And she already selected jewelry, a gaming headset. She put it inside a container. She's selecting a few more things. So she's gonna end up trying to push out, most likely. One of our coworkers says she knows her from back in the day, and apparently in November.
Heavy set? Huh? Heavy set?
Was
she the heavy set female?
No. She's slender.
The lady? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't look that strong. You can probably take it.
No. I know somebody in the past, but
no, she's a white woman, like in her mid-40s.
Okay.
Blonde, gray sweatshirt, black pants.
Skinny.
Kind of like that outfit, but not her. But she's my buddy's gonna let me know when she's like headed out, because if she, for some weird reason, ends up paying for anything.
That was pretty considerate of the store employee. However, the officer then explained that the law says that once a person conceals an item, it's already considered theft. The suspect, of course, had to pass all points of sale to be confronted about shoplifting. So they waited, and 20 minutes later, this happened.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good.
I know we're going to detain you for shoplifting here, so you're not going anywhere, but we're just going to check your box here.
Sir, you don't have to detain me. I'll just...
to the AP office. Just follow him, please.
I don't need to be detained.
Yes, ma'am, you do. Please follow him.
Please don't do this to me.
Ma'am, no one's doing this to you, but you need to follow him that way.
Please.
It's either you come with us without cuffs or with cuffs.
I have a dog at home.
That's fine. With or without cuffs, the choice is yours.
Are you taking me to jail?
You're being detained right now. You can be detained with or without cuffs.
Are you taking me to jail?
see you in camera. You take her in. You detained.
Alright, you don't have to touch me.
No, you detained. You can touch you. You can touch you.
The suspect was escorted back into the store. Before arresting her, the cops needed to find out just how much she'd stolen. But before they could get to that point, the woman attempted to weasel her way out.
You what?
Can I just pay for the merchandise?
It's too late now.
I have a dog. I don't live with anybody, and I have a dog at home that's going to have nobody to take care of him.
You gonna go ahead and leave us the receipt? Probably should have thought of that beforehand. I mean, don't you think?
I realize that. Am I being arrested?
We don't know yet.
Do you have an ID?
Right now, you're detained right now.
You have an ID?
I'm sorry?
You have an ID? Driver's license?
No.
So you're driving without a license?
What's that?
So you were driving without a license?
I don't have it on me. It's at home. There's no way you can just cite me.
No, that's not the way it works, man. I'm sorry, but that's not the way it works.
My dog is going to have nowhere to go.
Yeah, you see all of this stuff? Huh? Yeah, you good, man. Yeah, I can handle it. See, the way this works, this is the way it works. You're 48 years old, right? You see all this stuff, you should have think about it. This is a huge store. They got cameras everywhere.
The officer tried to teach her a lesson, but it looked like this lady had a learning disability because she'd already been caught shoplifting before and seems to have learned absolutely nothing. You see, the loss prevention agent recognized the woman from another target in a different state. The difference was, this time, she'd most likely be charged with a felony.
There's nothing you guys can do to work.
No, correct. No, we have a case on you. This is not your first time doing this. And yeah, there's nothing. We're gonna get a total. They're getting a total right now for all the ink. It's definitely over the felony amount. So I don't sentence you, I don't do any of that, but the amount of ink that you had is probably over $500 just for today, plus what you had on you already.
This has to be an arrest situation.
With this amount, yeah. Right now you're sitting at $2,400 for what you took.
But that's why I'm asking, does it have to be an arrest situation?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Officers previously established that the felony amount is $500.
Probably over $500.
Although in some states, it can be up to $1,000. In any case, this woman went way over the felony amount. Unlike the Karen at the car wash, the woman doesn't have a child to care for, she has a dog. And her main concern is that she be stuck in jail overnight.
Anything?
I want my car. Is my car okay to stay here?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, is there any chance they're going to keep me overnight?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it just depends. That's a question for the jail.
I really am just, because of my dog, I'm just concerned about my dog.
I understand. I mean, if I were you, what I would do would make arrangements for your dog right now.
That's what I do. That's what I'm trying to do.
And hopefully that.
But I mean,
figures it
in
out.
these types of situations, is it typically an overnight stay?
I mean, at this time, it could go either way, just because it's 4 o'clock. So, but like you said, for shoplifting, usually a couple hours.
You do this a lot, I'm sure. So what do you typically see?
I mean, typically, do I arrest people for shoplifting at Target a lot? Not necessarily.
Shoplifting.
So, I mean, it could go either way. Like I told you before, you can ask them when you're out there. In the event that it does be an overnight thing, I would, again, make arrangements for your dog now so that either way you're covered. You know what I'm saying?
The suspect then tried to find out if she'd be able to get a bond. But her problem was this was a felony charge. That meant she'd have to face a judge, and that was most likely going to happen tomorrow morning.
Based on my knowledge, whenever it's a felony amount, you do not post no bond. So maybe after you see a judge, then the judge will decide whatever you do. I know sometimes we post bond and all that stuff, but sometimes you gotta see a judge first. But this is a felony amount.
I get that.
So when you see a judge first, then they will decide.
I thought you said there was a chance it could be out today.
No, I said that's up to the judge. That's what the judge is going to decide in the courts and all that.
Yeah, they will decide all
We don't decide that. I'm still to handcuff you real quick. We're going to take your bag off here.
Okay.
What's that receipt there? Is that for your refund?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't put it in there. Come before you put your arms like that.
In addition to being charged with a felony for shoplifting, she was also banned from Target for life. So what do you think? Do you think she learned her lesson this time? Thank you for joining me and being part of the Hidden Files family. If you liked today's video, share it with your friends who might like it as well, and we'll see you next time.